If you find yourself hunched over most days while you're working from home in this position or even texting on your phone, this is a great class to help improve shoulder mobility. Hi, welcome to Yoga Wild. I'm Miranda and I use the pronouns she and her. I want to acknowledge that I'm on Coast Salish land, and today I'll be teaching how to improve shoulder mobility. We won't need any props for class today, so go ahead and get in a comfortable seat. Root down in your sit bones, reach long in the side bodies, shoulders down and back, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling. Find a little bit of engagement in your belly. If you like, you can close your eyes. Just taking a couple moments to send awareness and attention to your shoulders. And we'll start by taking a big breath in. Breathe in through the nose. Hold it at the top for a moment. And complete exhale out of the mouth. You can blink your eyes open. We'll start with a couple shoulder shrugs. So with an inhale, reach your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, bring your shoulders down and back. Okay. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down and back. And do that one more time. Shoulder shrug. Inhale, lift your shoulders towards your ears. Exhale, down and back. Okay, this is a great class for a lot of people who are internally rotated in their shoulders throughout the day. So for a lot of us that work on computers, or hunched over the computer, texting. I'm an esthetician, so I am sitting in a chair most of the day and I'm working over clients. Again, a lot of internal rotation. This is the same for people who cut hair or even tattooers. So we'll start with doing a couple neck stretches. Okay, so lifting the side bodies, dropping the shoulders, relaxed. Okay. And then we'll start by bringing our chin towards our chest. Just a gentle stretch in the back line of the body. And just bringing some awareness to the face muscles, and go ahead and relax there. And bringing your head back up. Okay, and then start to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Just gentle stretch. For a lot of us, we feel a lot of stretch already in this side of our neck. And so you can stay here. If you need a little bit more sensation, then you can start to tilt your chin towards your chest. Keeping the breath engaged. Your chin's tilted towards your chest. Go ahead and lift the chin first, then come back to center. And we'll go opposite side, bringing your left ear towards your left shoulder. Good. You feel a nice stretch on the side of your neck and maybe even through the shoulder. Again, you can stay here. If you need a little bit more, then go ahead and tilt your chin towards your chest. It's really normal to feel different on both sides, so just be aware and mindful that both sides don't feel equal. That's normal. Okay, and then same thing, if your chin is tilted towards your chest, go ahead and lift the chin first, and then bring it back to center. Inhale, reach your hands towards the ceiling. And you can look up if that feels okay in your neck, or you can keep your head neutral. Go ahead and reach your shoulders down and away from the ears. And keeping a little engagement around the belly. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your left hand to the mat. Reach your right hand towards the left side wall, side body stretch. Okay, there's a tendency for this left shoulder to want to pop up, so go ahead and just gently draw your shoulder towards your ear. Okay. We'll stay here for a couple breath cycles. If you want to find a little bit more sensation in your right side, go ahead and pivot your right armpit up towards the ceiling. Okay, good. Staying here for a breath. And coming back to center if you pivoted. Okay. Both arms up. Okay, exhale, releases them. Okay. You can shake out your arms just a little bit, roll out the shoulders. Good. Again, getting grounded in the seat, a little engagement in the belly. Breath in, raise your arms. Exhale, release your opposite hand. Okay. Begin to reach your left arm towards the right side wall. A side body stretch, getting nice and long in your side bodies. Okay. Again, just gently drawing your right shoulder down and away from the ear. This is enough sensation to stay here. If you want a little bit more, you can start to pivot your armpit up towards the ceiling. Okay. Always staying with the breath. And coming back to center. Okay. Inhale brings you up. And then exhale, release. Okay, next we'll get into a tabletop position. So come to hands and knees. Okay, stacking your wrists right beneath your shoulders and then hips on top of knees. Okay, 10 fingers nice and wide, pressing evenly in between the palms. Okay, next we'll go into a couple rounds of shoulder dips. So to start, relax the shoulders, bring them down, and then press into the palms, doming up the space between the shoulder blades. Okay. And you can just breathe naturally here. And keeping a little engagement around the belly. Good, we'll do 2 more. And then coming back to tabletop, let's do a couple rounds of cat-cow. Okay. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. If it feels good to stay here for a couple breaths, you can. Maybe finding a little movement front and back. And you can go a little side to side. Maybe do a couple shoulder dips or rolls. You can take a breath in. And then exhale, cat pose. Press into the palms. Dome up the space between the shoulder blades. Make it really exaggerated, bringing your chin to your chest. Hey, same thing here. You can find a little movement, rocking forward and back. Maybe side to side a bit. Okay. And then we'll flow 3 rounds. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Okay. Exhale, cat. Okay. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Okay. 1 more round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. And coming back to neutral. Next is thread the needle. Okay, with an inhale, lift your right hand towards the ceiling. Find a stretch. And then exhale, thread your right hand through the left. You place your right ear on the mat. Okay, your right hand can face palm up. Shrug the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, work to level the hips here and breathe. Okay. Option to stay right here. If you want a little bit more sensation, you can work the left hand forward. Okay. Then rotating the left rib cage up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Okay. Good. Go ahead and plant your left hand back onto the mat. Okay. Inhale, reach up with the right hand, find a stretch, find length, and then exhale, release the right hand back down. Okay. Inhale, left arm goes up and high, find a stretch, and then exhale, thread the needle on the left. Okay. Just gently placing your left ear on the mat, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, breathe. Okay, work to level the hips here. Okay, belly can be soft. Okay, stay here. Option to reach the right arm forward. Okay, finding a little rotation, right rib cage reaches up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and place your right hand back onto the mat. Then inhale, lift through with the left fingertips. Then exhale, release your hand back down. Okay. Next, we'll go into a puppy dog pose from this tabletop. Okay. Reach your arms forward. Okay. You're going to bring your pelvis, tilt your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Okay. Forehead rests on the mat. Okay. Getting nice and spreading the fingers nice and wide. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Belly is nice and relaxed. Okay. You can stay here if this is enough. Okay. Or an option to bring your chin on your mat. Okay. This is a pretty intense stretch for your thoracic spine. Okay. So it's always okay to just bring the forehead back down onto the mat if that feels best. We'll stay here for 3 breath cycles. And again, bringing general awareness around the shoulder blades and the back line of the body. And if your chin's on the mat, go ahead and bring your forehead back down onto the mat. Okay, from here, you're going to bend your elbows, plant your hands together. You're going to place your hands to the nape of your neck. Okay, reaching your rib cage towards your mat. And go ahead and release your hands. Okay, walk your hands back up. You can come take a seat. Next, we'll move into what I like to call a modified snow angel. You'll go ahead and lay down on your right side body. Right arm comes forward. Line up your right shoulder with your right wrist. Left hand comes on top. Go ahead and relax your head down on the mat. And the goal here is to keep your left hand grounded on the ground for the entire exercise as we move through that snow angel motion. So I like to move with an inhale, but whatever feels natural works. Okay? We'll go ahead and reach the left hand right above our head. If there's any part that feels a little sticky here in that left shoulder, you can take a moment to pause and breathe into it. Then working that snow angel motion all the way behind, opening up. Okay. Bringing your hand all the way towards your hip. And then we'll come back around. So finding a lot of movement in that left shoulder. And we'll do 4 more of those, so 5 rounds total. I'm just always making the breath a priority. And again, if you find any areas that get a little sticky in this half circle motion, you can always stop there for a little breath or 2. Okay. Good. We'll do 2 more. I feel this a lot in my pecs as I open up through this back side. Okay. Then 1 more full rotation around. And again, the goal is to keep your hand on the ground as you make this half circle motion with your arm. Okay, good. And then we'll switch sides. So you can roll up. Switch to the other side. And then same thing here. Lining up your wrist and your shoulder, really important alignment. Okay. Right hand on top, relax your head down. And then that snow angel action, opening up, maybe feeling a little sticky in a spot or two and just taking a breath. And then keep working that circle movement. And bringing your hand above your head. Okay, once you get to this area, about 45 degrees behind you, you can flip your wrists so palm face up. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Okay, flipping the wrist towards the back, palm faces up. Okay, 1 more breath in. Staying for a second. And then finishing through with the half circle. Good. From here, we'll go ahead and roll down onto our belly. Bring your arms out 45 degrees. Well, it usually kind of lines up with your mat if you're using a mat. Okay, your head stays off the ground, and I'm going to pivot my body weight towards the left hip, bringing my right arm open, working to keep that 45-degree angle. Breathing. And then coming back down, and then we'll rotate right away into that right hip, opening through that left side body. Okay. We'll do 5 of those. Okay, so that's 1. Opening up, relaxing the shoulders. Good. Good. Same thing here for me. I feel this a lot in my pecs and even through my biceps. 2 more. And you can find whatever speed works for you. Okay. You can speed it up just a little bit or slow it down. And we'll do 1 more. You can call a lot of attention to your thoracic spine, that space that connects to the rib cage on the back line of your body. Okay. Open. Okay, good. And then roll to your belly, and you can take a belly down Savasana. Okay, ear to the mat. Relax the shoulders. Okay, feels okay. You can bend the knees and just windshield wiper your knees a little side to side. And then come back to center. Okay, I'm gonna bring your elbows out to 90, bend to 90 degrees. Okay, forehead comes down on the mat this time. Go ahead and relax your glutes. Hey, you can make fists. Okay, and then we'll work to lift the hands off the mat with the fists. Okay, we're gonna do 5 of those. It's normal and it's okay if your hands don't leave the mat at all. Just work that action of lifting the hands off the mat. Okay? Again, always keeping the breath nice and intentional, nice and full. Okay, I like to use an inhale when I lift. And we'll hold at the top for 3 seconds. Lift, lift, lift. Good. And then relax. We'll do 3 more of those. Okay, elbows stay rooted on the ground. Then reach your wrist up towards the ceiling. Okay, 3-second hold. And relax. Okay, inhale, lifts. Pressing down on the elbows, breathing.
relax. Okay, one more. Lift. Okay, see if you can go a little higher for a second. And relax. Same thing, belly down Savasana. Opposite side, ear to the mat. You can close your eyes. You relax your upper body. If it feels nice, you can bend your knees, and same thing here. Just windshield, wipe your knees a little side to side. Okay. Try to bring your chin to the mat. Press up in your hands. Okay. From here, we'll just take a minute or so of laying on our back. If you like, you can use a block in between the thoracic spine. You can use a pillow or anything you have at home. For me, I'm just going to lay down on my back. Reaching out the feet. Okay. You can bring one hand to your belly and one to your heart if that feels natural to you. I'm just taking a couple moments of time to acknowledge the movement we did in our body. And take time to find a personal connection to your breath. You can bring your knees into your chest, maybe move a little side to side, massaging the sacrum, the low back. Take a couple rock and rolls up and down the spine. And then coming up to a seat. Thanks for joining me in class today. I hope you're feeling more open in your shoulders and more connected to your muscles. If you're interested in learning more about mobility, please come join me for my class, How to Activate Your Hips. I felt like a car salesperson. I feel like that's so weird.
Close. Just maybe a little less car sales.
It feels so awkward. What is this? Please take.
That was your first time though. Yeah, I know, you did it. Understanding.
Sorry, you're gonna have to edit a lot.